Lying about 12 light-years from Sol, Epsilon Indi, as its name suggests, is the fifth brightest star of the southern hemisphere constellation Indus. Known from antiquity, it is in fact a binary system, the second star being a very dim, T-type brown dwarf first spotted in the early 21st century, which itself is orbited by 7 nondescript, dark, icy planets. With 4 planets, including 2 Earth-like worlds orbiting the main K-type star, it is easy to see why Epsilon Indi can be considered the jewel in the crown of Hutton space. The 2 Earth-like worlds, Lee and New Africa, are home to 4 billion people, representing 90% of the population of Hutton space. So in simple terms, 10 times as many of Alvin's subjects live in Epsilon Indi as in the rest of Hutton space put together. The next most populous system is Hill-Pa-Psi, with only 1/40th of Epsilon Indi's population. However, its large population is only one of several attributes that make Epsilon Indi unique in Hutton space. Perhaps the most remarkable is Meteron Hollow, a small solitary satellite which orbits the Earth-like world New Africa in only 1 minute 26 seconds. In order to land on this body, system custodian, everyone's favourite Skander hooligan, Commander Thomason, offers the following excellent advice.
If you want to land on Meteron Hollow, sit in the path of the planet and let it muzzle you.
For those wondering why I have my headlights on in daytime, it's because for a brief period during that mercurial 86-second orbit, it is nighttime. Each of the 4 planets has an orbiting station offering agricultural markets. 2 orbit stations, Mansfield Orbiter above Edmonds Rock and Perry Depot orbiting Lee, the innermost of the Earth-like worlds. There are 2 Coriolis stations, Schneider Relay orbiting above New Africa, the other Earth-like world, and London Relay orbiting Allison World, the outermost but still very accessible planet, a smidge under 700 clicks from the jump point. No fewer than 6 surface stations on the 3 landable worlds offer further industrial and military markets. In addition to all these points of interest, Meteron Hollow also features on the itinerary of the Cannon Interstellar Research Group science vessel, the Gnosis. First launched in 3303, the Gnosis has retired from its 4-year Alpha Phase fleet carrier mission to seek out harder puzzles and strange civilizations to boldly go where no saga cruise has ever gone before. I'm sorry, but nostalgia isn't what it used to be. The innermost station, Mansfield Orbiter, is the sole source of the famous Indi bourbon, one of Hutton's few rare commodities. Originally used as a medicine to revive those who have suffocated in dust storms, the restorative effects of this potent drink are almost as famous as the hangovers, goes the advertising. This sentiment is notably echoed by one of the foremost chroniclers of the galaxy, a Mr. D. Adams from Sol, in his famous Guides to the Galaxy. What I need is a strong drink and a peer group. Epsilon Indi certainly provides both. Supplies of Indi bourbon were briefly interrupted when Epsilon Indi came under the control of the Epsilon Indi Purple Central faction, and it fell foul of their prohibitionist policies. Matters came to a head in April 3302 when the Pilots Federation, known for their penchant for the odd tipple, launched a collaborative campaign to break the embargo. Very shortly after this, Purple Central were ousted from control by none other than the Hutton truckers, and booze favoured by many was restored to the galaxy.